else, so let me think she's sitting down
You
there.
said me? That's me.
I'm honored to be recognized like this because the work that I do, I've been doing it since 1985, trying to make sure that there's equitable transportation in the North Lawndale community, because every time there is a budget cut somewhere, our community was always the first to get hit, and we were losing buses like left and right, and some of those buses were going straight to the medical district, and people worked in the medical district, and I was fighting to get those buses back, and you know, once the 24/7 period left, decent hours at least for people to get to work and back to work, get to work and back home. It was a long fight for some of those buses. We lost the timing of the bus routes, but not the whole route, like the number 7 Harrison bus, the 1618th Street bus. We were gonna lose those buses in the 80s, but my one-man show, because nobody else would help me, I fought until, you know, people were listening. Then when we lost the Ogden bus in 2008, once again, one-man show, fighting, going back and forth, trying to just make people hear how important that particular bus was, because it went straight to the medical district, and people lost their jobs because they couldn't get to work on time, or they couldn't get to work period because they had to go 1 to 2 miles out of the way just to get back to the medical district. That was a problem for me, because it was also our senior citizens not being able to afford to pay somebody to take them to a doctor's appointment. So it's been a long journey. I've been doing this work for free outside of the job that I did have until I retired. I'm still working for free, but it's worth every minute if I can keep my community riding and rolling in transportation. And one thing I want to make clear, when you're standing in rooms like this in front of people, you get them to listen, always let people know, because every community is different, one size does not fit all. So when the federal government is bringing all this money in, it's up to us to tell them what we want and not what they want to give us. So I'm saying it out loud so you can hear it. We take it back to the White House. But we're all different, no matter what our race is. Our neighborhood is different from Bronzeville. Bronzeville is different from the North Shore. Everybody's different. So we want to be treated equally, but different in our own way. So we can keep our own culture the way we see it, and not the way other people who don't live in our communities want it to look like. That's the problem we're having right now in North Lawndale. We want North Lawndale to be North Lawndale, not something else. So it's my plea to you. Okay. Outside of transportation, I do a free crochet class. Douglas Library on
Where is it? Tuesday, 13.
Tuesday.
13, South Monterey.
Yeah, 13th to Holman. That's Tuesdays, 5 to 7. Franklin Park, up until the end of September, because they're closing the park for rehabilitation finally. I'm gonna be there the next couple of Saturdays from 12 to 2. So if anybody's interested. Franklin Park is located on 15th and Colon. That's it. Thank you all.